I'm Scorpion's Fatality, and I wanted to show off my PlayStation 1, the original PlayStation 1, as well as my, I believe this is the Slim. I don't know. I never really cared, but it's a PlayStation 2. And I've had these for a long, long time. I've had them since I was a kid, obviously. I've babied these. I've treated them very, very well. I have not used my PlayStation 1 in a while, mainly because it has overheating issues, and I'm fine with that. Sometimes it also won't read discs, so I've been, like, really, really babying this thing. And I have also been using my PlayStation 2 since you can put memory cards. I miss memory cards. Into the PlayStation 2, just so it's much easier since I don't want to ruin my child. Anyway, I felt like doing this video because people have been like fangirling and squealing over like PlayStation Minis and PlayStation loot boxes and all that stuff, and I'm like, hey, why not show my original that I own? Because this thing is my child. Anyway, let's start with the original memory card. And the thing is, these I got when I was little. I have no idea, like, if it's the actual original or what, but there you go. I felt like just documenting mine, I guess. And I know the lighting's gonna be very, very wonky, and my phone does not want to focus on anything. But, the backing, there's nothing, there's just little lines, and then a very smooth surface, and then a harder surface, and then a very smooth surface. So yeah. And there are little screws that are surprisingly not rusted. Here's the inside. It's not very exciting. It's just a little card. And my other one that I will pop out, which is the more exciting one. I don't remember. I think that came with a controller that I have. I will show the controllers after I show the whole console. As you can see, they're identical. It's just that this one is see-through and it's green and it's very fancy. So, yeah. It does not want to focus. I am so sorry about that. And then, here's my PlayStation 2 memory card. Oh, geez. The PlayStation 1 has more of round edges. That's literally it. It just has round edges on the bottom. Actually, wrong thing. Pop that sucker back in. And we shall do the memory cards. There's the controller ports. Now you might be asking, Scorpion, can you hook this thing up and show us that it works? I actually can't right now because the colored plugs that I have currently in my TV are for my PlayStation 2. My TV is just very hard to get out, and since I don't use this as much, I don't really need to. As well as, even if I wanted to share colored cables, my PlayStation 2 cables, I need to actually get a pair off of eBay or something, because the rings actually have pushed inwards from how much I have pulled them in and out of televisions. Since I didn't just put my PlayStation 2 on one TV, I had it on multiples. And this cable is not the same as this cable, which has the plugs. So I can't really use the same ones. I wish I could, but I just can't. So I don't know, just like that noise. This would turn up to green, and it goes to red whenever it's off, but whenever it's plugged in. I mean, I could plug it in, but I can't really do it to the TV. I'll do it at the end of the video. I'll turn it on, and you can see the light, and you can be all impressed and go, "Wow, wee!" So yeah, here's the reset button, the button that you never ever want to press because it's scary. Because the last thing you want to do is whenever you're like whenever you think, oh, I'm gonna pop the disc, and you accidentally press reset for some reason, which I was dumb as a kid apparently, because I always did that. All right, and now the moment of truth. The slow opening. I don't know. Do I have a PlayStation 1 game? I do. Of course, it's Spyro. But I know this thing needs a good cleaning. It needs some love. But yeah, here's the disc tray. And what's funny though is how tiny the disc is, and then it's like big trays. Meanwhile, with the PlayStation 2, and you can tell the difference. It's tiny, and I'm pretty sure though this is the slim version. With the PlayStation 2, it holds the disc much better. But the PlayStation 1, it's comedic how massive this thing is. And I love it. I love it to death. And I will never sell this. Nope. Now let's turn it around. Here is all of your lovely cables. And yes, this was originally white. It's turned cream. I don't have anything really that's white to show a comparison. Like, I don't have any white fabric or anything on hand. So you're just gonna have to take my word. It's quite scary, actually. So this is the back. There's fur all over it. That's why I keep, like, wiping it. We have a cereal. And then I've never known what that was for. I don't know. And then we have the power plug. And it says AV multi-out. And I don't like pulling plugs and replugging a lot because, like I said, that's what kind of murdered my PlayStation 2 cables. Man, if I could get this out, that would be freaking great. Alright, I guess it's just gonna stand. So, just take my word for it. It's a cable with a little plug on the end that looks like a figure 8. So, yes. And that is for our wiggly line AC in. Yes, that is a wiggly line. Ooh. And then we have all this magical stuff. Caution! Also, just because I don't really, in case that number is ever important to me, I'm gonna cover it up. My phone actually dropped and the outer glass shattered. So I just have the inner glass, and I guess it screwed up my focusing. That or my phone's just gotten dumber. So I am very sorry about that. I will be taking photos and probably putting them on my Telegram if anyone's interested, or public on Facebook. All links are in my YouTube bio. Sony PlayStation AC 120V 60HZ 10W Sony Computer Entertainment Incorporated, made in Japan. And then model number SCPH/9001 NTSC-U/C, listed 9C06UL CUL, video, audio, and audio product. Risk of electrocution and shock. Do not open. And there's just a big ass warning label on the back. Oh, that makes me happy. June 2000. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna need to take a photo shoot of this. Maybe even do like a better video with my HD camera. Holy shit, though. I love this thing. It's my child. And it bothers me how people, like, really complain about my system broke. It's like, well, why? What? How? I fucking went nuts with this thing as a kid, and it's not broken. It just has some heating issues, and I scratched my disc to shit. This is solid plastic. Don't let anyone tell you this is squishy. It's solid plastic. And again, I might be giving this thing a nice cleaning, just so it can get a little bit of love, extra love. Those screws are just Phillips head screwdrivers, and there's arrows pointing from these things to the thing. Yeah, I'm good with words. I know. I'm perfect. Now, let's move on to the controllers. I'm not going to be talking about PlayStation 2 controllers. I'm just going to be talking about PlayStation 1. Now, pretty sure that this is the one that came with my PlayStation, and that's the memory card because it's all lovely. Also, don't ask me what that is. It's part of the controller ripped out. I don't know what happened. Maybe I was just a stupid kid. I have no idea. I can't remember it. Also, here's the plug. Can we bring back plugs? Please? I miss them. We have the Sony logo, and then it's just... I will plug it in. Maybe. There we go. Also, it fits so perfectly under there. I can fit a little bit of my fingernail under there, but not much. That will light up whenever it's on to red. Also, for ASMR. Actually, yeah, I will plug this in. I'm not going to plug the colored cables in, though. This is all gray. This is, I don't use this controller as much as I use my other one, which I will show you in a moment, that matches that. And I think they used to come with the, cords, or not the cords, the, memory cards. And that's how I actually got that one. I think. I can't remember. It's been a long, long time. So yes, this is the controller that I use on my PlayStation 2 even. And, as you can see, it's all fancy. It's see-through. It's identical to the other one. Also, do I love having just the regular things. The first time I held a PlayStation 4 controller was whenever I got my PlayStation 4, and I'm like, what the fuck? But, and there is the back. It's very, very lame. Analog controller. Sony Company Entertainment Inc. And then there's an A, and it says made in China, yet that's made in Japan. Spooky. But in all seriousness, this says the exact same. It just has a big ass model number on it. This does not. I'm assuming that this came out maybe a year later, so I have no clue. But one moment, and I will plug this in. Again, not doing the color cables, just going to plug in the regular plug, and I'm pretty sure it'll still turn on. So yes, one moment. Alright, so it's all plugged in. There we go. It's powered on. Are you people happy? Are you happy with me? If I press reset, it still stays the same. I thought it turned red. That's the only PlayStation 2. Duh. And I will pop Spyro in so we can hear the disc spinning. So people know it actually works. It takes a moment to boot up. I can hear it. It's quite audible. And So yeah, it does work. It's my child. And what's great though is you just tap it. It's not like, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that and blah blah blah. And I don't have to use a fucking startup screen and go to the menus and do all these crazy things like on the PlayStation 4. Also, just a little heads up. I'm pretty sure that the PlayStation Classic does not actually support real PlayStation games. I'm pretty sure they just have like these tiny little discs from what I've heard. So it's more of like a PSP and a PlayStation hybrid from everything I'm hearing. So yes. Anyway, and if you wonder how big this thing is, like how giant it is, it's very, very thick. It's a very big, chunky system, and I love it. It's great. And if anyone ever has one, baby the shit out of it. Don't smash it or let your little kids have it or whatever. Like, this thing, you're never gonna find one again in a store. And as much as people want to say, oh, but stores can sell them used and sell us things that are like it. Yeah, but the thing is, this is from the 90s. It's old. My model is from 2000, but hey, I don't care. Though my parents, I believe, had an older model, but this was brand new, and I got it for Christmas all those years ago, and I still love it to death. And yeah, so if anyone wants like a better video, I have PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS Lite, 3DS, Switch, PlayStation 4. I think that's it. But like, if anyone wants to see video of like that, any consoles or whatever up close, I am perfectly fine with doing that. It just might not be able to be on my phone. I might have to actually specially record it. Also, just a little heads up for like people who are into my Briar stuff. I do have a series that I need to still finish editing. I just have not had that motivation to, so I've been kind of pushing it aside. Plus, I've been having to work on a lot of stuff lately. So yeah, that and I've been distracted by Spyro. Yeah. Also, I am hoping to do like a little retro. I don't know. I'm just here like, I still play with all of this. So, I mean, it's so weird how people are like, it's a rarity. And I'm like, what? What? But in all seriousness, if anyone wants to see anything up close or see video of how I'm gonna wash it and clean it and make it all sparkly clean and even more beautiful than it already is, I can do that. Just leave a comment for me in the comment section below. I have to sneeze, so for once I jump cutted that. That's great. Also, if anyone was wondering what this blanket is, it was from Hot Topic. Back in 2014, it's just Sebastian and Ciel from Black Butler, the anime. So yes, I just want to put it down as like a background, I guess. So yeah, we're getting close to 20 minutes, so I'm gonna probably cut this short. If anyone wants to use my footage for any purpose whatsoever, please ask me for permission. Please, it's not that hard. Get my permission. PM me. I have a ton of social media. The only ones that I respond to, though, are YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram. That's it. Nothing else. My YouTube, you hear. My Facebook is Steffi Rose for messaging purposes only. My Telegram is also Steffi Rose for messaging purposes only, though I do run 2 pages there. So if you're interested in Briar horses, or if you are interested in my fursuit business / costume business / plushie making business, etc., Also, I am considering on making a channel for just my old gaming systems, I guess. I don't know. It depends. I would like to do that. It's just, I don't know. People don't really give a shit about Telegram channels, so yeah. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this little tidbit. And again, I'll turn it on. Pop it open. You know what we'll make it all dramatic. We'll be dramatic. It's like an old CD player opening. No, not CD player. Not just a CD player. Like a CD player that had a cassette tape player on it too. Oh my gosh. I have one of those. I had it for like ages, and I used to mess with it as a kid. Oh my gosh. Alright, like legit though, if anyone wants more videos of this, or like whatever, or I don't know. Also, my Game Boy Advance that I own is of a Pikachu edition from Toys R Us back in the day. So it is quite rare from what I've heard. So if anyone wants a video on that, I have made a video. You're just gonna have to dig through my channel to find it. Maybe I'll link it in the description whenever I get the time. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Scorpion's Fatality. And if you enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe, like, comment. And if you have any suggestions or requests, leave them in the comments below. I read every single comment, and no matter what it is, I will try my hardest to do it as long as it is possible. So yes, thank you very much, and appropriate. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!